Hello, Leo. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cross watchers are always welcome. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, Leo. Let's take a look at the energies, see what we have here. In the past, we have the Eight of Pentacles. It does feel like you're hard at work, mastering. It doesn't feel like hard at work. There's something about the enjoyment of this. Something you're working on, something that you're mastering. It also feels like it's transforming you. The process of whatever you're working on is transformational with all the butterflies. I'm getting this feeling like you are your work. You and your work are very matched. Feels like you're very much at the center of whatever you're working on here in the past. Whatever you're focused on. It's interesting. It looks like whatever you're working on in the past, it doesn't feel like you have support from the people in the environment. There's either a misunderstanding of what you're doing, a lack of care. It doesn't feel like the people in your environment or a person doesn't want you to be doing this, doesn't want you to transform, doesn't want you to work on this because it's giving you a sense of accomplishment, achievement, mastery. And it feels like this person depends on having some type of authority over you. A lack of boundaries here. Feels like people can really affect you and make their unhappiness, their words, they can't perceive you. They can't understand what you're doing. They don't like, it doesn't feel like you have support at all in this environment, which is weird because I'm tuning into that first Eight of Pentacles energy, and it feels like you're finding yourself through the work that you're doing. It doesn't have to be work, but whatever it is that you are focused on creating in the past, it feels like it's very you. And so you're feeling more confident in your mastery because you're creating something, mastering something, and it's a problem for the people in the environment. They're not happy at all. You are learning as you go. You're figuring things out. There's something that's a threat. How you're behaving and showing up in the past is a threat to the people in the environment. They want you to stop doing this. Stop transforming yourself. Stop learning about yourself. It feels like you are getting very comfortable with your shadow. You're in a state of mind that isn't about being perfect, but learning as you go. You're maturing. There's something very charismatic about you and what you're doing. So you're figuring things out. You're figuring your own stuff out too. So there's something about you mastering you growing, you creating something, you figuring your own stuff out, and there's a threat. It feels like a threat to someone in the environment, someone who benefits from you not being able to work things out, from you not being able to create stability and security for yourself. Someone doesn't like this new way of being in the past. this new way you're showing up. That's okay. What's this? Wow. Okay. This is you in the past learned how to deal with your emotions, how to work with your emotions internally and externally. You feel very balanced. Balanced in your emotions, understanding your emotions. Not only are you capable and able of dealing with whatever emotions that arise within you, there's a level of understanding how to sit with very uncomfortable situations in the past. So whatever this is that you've been working on, maybe you're just working on yourself. This is a lot of self-improvement. For a lot of you, it feels like there's something that you're doing, something that you're focusing on that's the vehicle for personal transformation. I can see this person and the people in this environment in the past as you're making these changes, these transformations, are dependent on you staying ineffectual, unhappy, unclear, because it feels like they take advantage of your unhealedness so that you are healing, that you're growing, that you're expanding, that you're becoming more confident is in direct it doesn't work with the people in this environment. You're consciously manifesting. You're getting very clear about what you perceive as a partner. What would a healthy partnership look like? What would a healthy partnership be like? It feels like you're imagining in a very profound, conscious way in the past. This is what a healthy relationship would feel like, being in it. This is what the type of relationship I would like. It feels like you're shifting since you've changed. So much about you has shifted and changed. It feels like you're inviting in a different type of relationship. It feels like when you get very clear about what type of relationship you do prefer, it feels like there's a relationship that you're in that ends. Because the environment, the person that you're in a relationship with in the past, or the environment you're in, they're not for you. They benefit from you being unhappy and unclear. They benefit from you not being successful. So you taking control of your life, focusing on something, making a lot of changes within you, your energy, your spirit, becoming very balanced in your emotions. It feels like this person in the past took advantage of unhealed emotions. So if you get too close to the truth or something, they could just upset you and get you in your emotions, and you would so they gaslit you. There's a lot of gaslighting energy, a lot of invalidating your reality, invalidating your emotions. So when you heal from that and you change, this person can't manipulate you. Honestly, it just feels like you're outgrowing an environment and or a relationship in the past. You started showing up as yourself, more as yourself, authentically. And that it caused a lot of upset, because I think you want to be in a partnership, but you outgrew this partnership, this relationship. All right, in this current energy, Leo, we have the Knight of Cups. Oh, all right. Knight in shining armor. Interesting. You've got someone's attention. They're seeing you as independent, Nine of Pentacles energy, independent, free, focusing on something. So from Eight of Pentacles to Nine of Pentacles, pre-Empress energy. So in the past, you're an Eight of Pentacles, you're mastering something, working on something. Now it feels like you've received a level of achievement, independence, abundance. You're making things happen. There's this closed off kind of energy, and I want to see who's that about. I'm trying to see if this is your energy, if you're feeling closed off to love messages. Tower. There's something about this message that's unexpected, shocking. It messes with your reality, this communication. This Knight of Cups is coming in. It almost feels like you're closed off to love. There's something about your energy it's like maybe you're afraid of being played. And so you might just be closed off. Like perceiving that everyone's lying, cheating, stealing, kind of having that attitude. What's the Tower? What does Leo need to know about this challenge? This Tower being a challenge. There's some belief system here. Like all women are this, all men are this, everybody just wants to use people, or whatever belief system. It feels like it's keeping people away from you. All are liars. They're all liars. They're all this. And it feels like this person is coming in. Boy, it feels like they've been planning this. This person's finally taking action on their feelings. This feels like a good like, oh my God. Oh. Someone's showing up with love messages. It helps you move to calmer grounds. It's helping alleviate some past injustices that have left you feeling dampening of your spirit in regards to love. There's a disbelief. Or maybe you're still focused on self-improvement. Maybe you're enjoying being independent. It's interesting as I'm looking at the collective and the responses from Leo. it feels impossible that someone is showing up, and it's giving you an opportunity. You can take this or leave this. It feels like there's it feels very mixed. Some of you feel like this helps you move to calmer grounds, and others this terrifies you because you're afraid to repeat the past. Afraid to invest in someone and get down, spend time and energy in a relationship and not have it lead to happiness. There's a lot of fear and worry and maybe some overthinking this instead of like, oh, you're interested. All right. It might be one or you or the other person coming in might feel like this is the way this relationship and this person is showing up. It's almost like this person isn't. Now I'm seeing why this is a mixed bag. It feels like this person perceives that you can fit into their life. Okay, now I'm getting this. This feels like someone is seeing you as someone who would fit into their romantic, idealized, what they want in a person, in a relationship, but they're not really connecting with you. They're kind of projecting onto you that you're their type and they want you to fit in. They've got their life dialed in and they just want a relationship, a person to come in and fit into the structure, their life. And that way, it feels like this person isn't really connecting with you on a level, like seeing you as an individual with your own needs and wants and getting to know you. There's just this picture of what they want in a relationship, and with these quality, it's kind of closed off. It doesn't feel like this person is really connecting with you. They're connecting with a projection they have of you. Now I get why this feels off and why there's not liking this so much. It feels like this person is trying to sell you who they are instead of just taking the time to get to know you. It feels like they're doing a lot to try to convince you, to sell you, to win you over instead of just being themselves and allowing you to show up and be yourself. There's some type of emotional immaturity here. Like you're a prize or you're an object. They might be objectifying you. They're not really connecting with you as a person, as an individual. It's like they're shopping and they're seeing you and they're like, I think you would fit into my life. So they're not really, they've got an idea, a picture, and they want you to fit into that picture and think that you can, but it's not really someone that's connecting with you on a soul to soul level and getting to know you. They're just trying to fill a position, is what it feels like. Look at this. Yeah, if you get the feeling that this person has a lot of interest in you, but it's self-centered. It's around them and what they want, and not asking you, what do you want? Here's what I offer. Here's what I bring to the table. It's thank you. This feels like this person isn't really seeing you as a person, but they're trying to obtain you, have you fit into their lifestyle, trying to sell you, make it so appealing to you so you'll take this journey. There's something here that this person is holding back. It feels like they're feeling hopeless and sad. This person might be a bit depressed, or feels like that might be hidden. They might think that you can fix them, make them feel better. So everything that I'm getting is it's about this person and what they want you for. I'm not feeling you here, you in this relationship. It's someone projecting onto you their desires, their wants, but it's not really about you as a soul, as a person, as an individual. Feels like they want a relationship. They want you because you might be able to fix them. You might make them happy. And that's not anyone's job, to make someone else happy. This person might use other people, like, I'm miserable, but I need someone from the outside of myself to come in and make me happy. And that type of energy, if that's resonating, Leo, is someone who's not mature enough to recognize my emotions are mine. What's interesting is this person showing up as the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Knight in shining armor, but instead it really feels like what might be unconscious in this is that this person they want to be rescued. They feel sad, but they don't want to learn anything new. They don't want to be alone. They're focusing on what this person makes me feel, what this person can do, but there's no addressing, like, what do you bring to the table? What is it that you can provide for a relationship? All right, let's continue on. Let's look at what's hidden. Is the Queen of Swords. Yes, discernment. Indeed. There's a need to be head over heart, to see things clearly. Your feelings are wonderful, but there's decisions to be made. All right. I think you're seeing this person as controlling. They might have some type of leadership qualities, but at the root of their personality, of their being, they're operating from insecurities, from controlling the people around them. Feels like this person's a bit stuck. Things aren't going their way. And so it feels like they might be setting you up, like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. That feels like this person might be future faking, telling you what you want to hear, selling you a story, and trying to rush this along, trying to get you hooked in, instead of taking the time to see if this is the right fit. See if what they say matches with, do they act on what they say? When they say they're going to do this, when they say they're going to do this, do they? Promises and imaginings, wonderful. Asterisk. What's the rush? I'm getting the antidote to this type of person is going super slow. Seeing if they do what they say. Asking the questions that you're afraid to hear the answers. What questions do you want to ask this person, but you might not be asking because you don't want to hear the answer. Ask the difficult questions. There's something about not making someone so comfortable all the time, especially up front. This person feels like they're juggling, just showing you their best side, and until they can get you hooked in, and there's a deep sadness this person has, unhealed, which you in the past were healing your emotions. You learned that you had to do that for yourself. No one else can heal that for you. You had to do the work. And this person is trying to bypass that, trying to get you to make them feel better, which just puts a lot of unconscious agreements onto you that you're somehow supposed to make them happy, make them feel good. That's their work to do. You're very intuitive right now, Leo. Very intuitive. I think you're recognizing that this person is out of balance, not who they say they are, and you're moving on. I think you want something real. It does look like you are interested in, even though this is very surprising. You are very abundant. Of course, people are going to, you look free, abundant, exciting, but grounded, clarity. Of course, people are attracted to you. There's something about being discerning here, being very discerning. Taking your time, go slowly. Not letting the person showing up dictate the pace and how this goes, but asking difficult questions and wait and listen for what their answers are. Seeing if this person can match. It feels like it doesn't feel like this person has a lot of vitality or spark. It feels like that's what you provide. It feels like this person's thinking is off balance. It looks like their emotions are They might be more emotionally immature, less mature emotionally than you are. And it feels like this person's willing to do or say whatever it takes to attract you, to get you to hook in. It feels like this person's trying to create a false reality around the two of you. So I'm going to move on to the outcome and advice. 10 of Cups in reverse. This feels like this person's energy. Someone just that doesn't know how to be happy, doesn't know how to focus on cultivating joy. This person feels very unhappy, and they're expecting others to make them happy instead of figuring out how to make themselves happy. Anything else the viewer needs? Thank you. Yeah, this person's looking for an enmeshed relationship. It looks like you're bringing in some wisdom, judgment. Yeah, this is the second time. It feels like this person, 7 of Swords in reverse, that they're willing to lie, cheat, steal, say whatever they need to get what they want. There's also something here about saying less. Don't broadcast. Say less. See what this person, don't give this person all the, this is exactly what I want, so you're giving them the playbook. There's something about holding some cards back. Yeah, with the Moon card in reverse and Ace of Cups in reverse, it looks like what's hidden is being revealed, is coming to light. That this is not, it feels like you don't receive this activity that I've been describing, this type of relationship, as loving. And even though there might be feelings and emotions involved, it feels like you're utilizing your Queen of Swords energy, discernment, that even if I have feelings, even if I'm interested, I'm going to make a decision that's best for me, that's loving for me. And I'm not going to settle, because that's not loving myself. If this isn't what I want, if this isn't, if I don't receive this as loving, then move on. I'm here next. So, all right, Leo, that's your reading. I hope this is helpful. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great day.